Welcome to the deep dive. Anyone who spends serious time with RC cars knows the real enemy isn't on the track. Nope. It's that dreaded carpet monster hiding in the pit area just waiting to eat your screws.
Oh, absolutely. Grub screws, E-clips, they just vanish.
Exactly. So today we're getting into a debate that's, well, surprisingly passionate in the workshop. Parts trays. Magnetic or non-magnetic?
Yeah, it sounds simple, but it's really about your whole workflow, isn't it? Your discipline, even.
Okay, break it down. What are the camps?
Well, you've got the magnetic trays. They offer what you could call active security. They literally grab onto ferrous parts, steel screws, nuts, you name it. Spill-proof, almost.
Active security. I like that. Sounds intense.
It is. And on the other side, you have non-magnetic trays, like maybe the blockhead motor style ones. They're all about procedural organization. Total control, works with any material.
Okay, let's talk magnetic first. That active security sounds great for, like, frantic trackside fixes, right? Drop a screw, doesn't matter if you bump the table.
Exactly. For quick repairs, high-pressure moments, that magnetic grip is gold. You know those parts aren't going anywhere. You can even slap some magnetic trays onto your toolbox lid. Super handy.
But there has to be a catch.
Oh, there definitely is. That same magnetic field, it's actually a huge liability for organization. It just clumps everything together. Any sequence you had planned is gone instantly.
So if you're taking apart something complex, like a ball diff, where every washer and shim has its place.
Forget it. The magnet actively destroys that order. It turns your careful layout into a jumbled mess. You can't see what goes where anymore.
And are there other issues, like does the magnetism cause problems elsewhere?
Good question. Yeah, a couple of things people often overlook. First, you can magnetize your steel tools. Leave your hex driver in there too long.
And suddenly screws are jumping onto the tooltip instead of going into the hole.
Precisely. Super annoying. And then there's a small, but, real risk of magnetizing sensitive parts in the car over time. Bearings, maybe gears in the transmission. It's not ideal for precision stuff.
Okay, so magnetic, secure for steel, but messy and potentially messes with tools or parts. Got it.
Which brings us nicely to the non-magnetic trays. Their strength is exactly that they don't react magnetically.
Right, so they don't care what the part is made of.
Exactly. Modern RCs use tons of materials, right? Aluminum arms, carbon fiber chassis, plastic gears, titanium turnbuckles. A magnet ignores most of those. The non-magnetic tray holds everything equally. Passively.
And that lets you organize properly. You mentioned a visual map.
Yeah, that's the key. The large, flat surface is perfect for laying parts out systematically. Group them by subassembly, or maybe in the exact order you remove them.
Which is critical for big rebuilds, the ones that might take a few evenings.
Absolutely essential. You come back the next day, you know exactly where you left off, exactly what part goes next. No mistakes putting it back together.
So it sounds like neither one is perfect for all situations.
You nailed it. It's not about which tray is best. It's about when is each tray best. The weakness of one is literally the strength of the other.
Okay, so what's the expert play? How do you get the best of both worlds?
It's what some veterans call the hybrid system. You combine them.
Okay. How does that work in practice?
You use a large non-magnetic tray as your main workspace. Your rebuild board, right? That's where you lay out all the components, keep track of the assembly order, maintain that visual clarity.
Okay, makes sense.
For the big picture.
Right. Then you supplement that with a few small, cheap magnetic dishes. Little ones. These are just for containment.
Dedicated satellite containers, you called them.
Exactly. You use those only for the small, easily lost fasteners, the screws, the nuts, the E-clips, stuff that tends to vanish.
So you get the organization and clarity on the main board and the absolute lockdown security for the tiny bits in the magnetic dishes.
That's the strategy. Clarity and security. You optimize for the task.
So quick trackside fix, maybe just grab a magnetic tray. Long, careful bench rebuild. Non-magnetic board with magnetic dishes on the side.
You've got it. It adapts to what you're doing. It really frames the parts tray differently. It's not just a dish to hold stuff.
Not at all. It's actually, it's a tool for discipline. It forces you to be orderly, to manage the inherent chaos of working with all those tiny, intricate parts.
So the final thought for everyone listening is, maybe. The right parts tray system isn't just about convenience. It's about elevating your whole approach to wrenching.
Precisely. It transforms it from just fiddling around into a more professional, efficient process. It imposes order, and that's key.